Milburn in traffic, threw that one up, was hoping for help. Bowie trying to save it. He did. Last touch by Joseph. Maryland will control it underneath their own hoop.
When Milburn made this play, he jumps up and actually he is standing. I think he was still inbounds when that plays. And just right there, he takes the step back, and that's what caused the out-of-bounds call.
Heel was just on the inline. Look at the difference there. Terps getting all of theirs in the paint, it seems. Bowie. He plays a nylon song. Boy, what a performer he's been of late. 7 points tonight.
Really recapturing the confidence that he had early in the season.
Mamadi Diani with a fadeaway that won't fall. Vasquez has Osby, Neal, Bowie, and Cliff Tucker on the floor. Oh, what a move by Vasquez. Tucker found him, cutting to the basket. 31-28. And a 9-0 run now for Maryland. Baker. Boy, nice drive to the basket by the young sophomore.
Very strong, and a good pump fake that time. Got the defender up in the air.
Tucker again. This one pulled down by Jameel Tucker, and he's fouled by Adrian Bowie. 3:11 remaining in the first half. The Terps by 1.
Hello, may I help you?
Yes, Clyde and Keith to see Emmett Smith. Emmett, your gray facial hair has put you in a rocking chair.
Your beard is weird.
Your stash is trash. Oh, it's bad.
Just for Men Gel penetrates tough gray and puts it away in 5 easy minutes. His edge is back.
He's right on track.
Backfield in motion.
He moves and grooves.
He scores.
Just for Men Gel.
Keep your edge.
Follow your team this March on Sports Night and Washington Post Live and the key conference tournaments. Follow the madness. Comcast Sportsnet, your college hoops headquarters.
Oh, supply room man.
Yes, ma'am.
We need a multi-pack of Post-its.
Got 'em.
We need toner cartridges. A shredder.
Got it.
Oh, and we need office furniture for our new CEO.
Let me go to the mega office showroom.
Supply room man, you are my total office solution.
At Michelin, our tires are rigorously tested. They're laser checked, X-rayed for structural integrity, and finally, no tire leaves the factory without a thorough hand inspection. Michelin, a better way forward.
Maryland leads it by 1. Tim Brando, Mike Jaminski, Jen Hildreth. Let's take a look at the first round matchups in the ACC tournament in your hometown of Charlotte, North Carolina.
I think it's laid out right there for North Carolina to get certainly to the finals. If they play and hold serve, Virginia Tech, a team they handled easily during the season. Duke with a tough draw against Clemson. Again, if those two teams hold serve and sets up a possible third matchup between Duke and North Carolina.
And I would make a case that the Maryland or Miami matchup against Virginia Tech would be perhaps an elimination game for the NCAA tournament for one of those two teams.
Yeah, Virginia Tech team that beat Maryland twice already in the regular season. No question about that.
As we said, so many meaningful conference tournament games in the early rounds or potential quarterfinal matchups in a number of conferences, and the ACC right at the top of that heap. Well, both teams tonight getting quality production from their benches, Mike. Maryland with 9 points from their bench, Virginia with 12.
Well, you look at it, and what Virginia, this has been a strength of theirs in this stretch. We talked about they won 3 of their last 6, which certainly an upgrade over losing 10 of 11. And a lot of that has come off the bench in the form of Mikalauskas and Tucker and Diani. They've got and Baker. I mean, it's you can make an argument right now. You've got bench players out there, but this is their best squad.
Yeah, indeed. A lot of teams getting healthy towards the end of the season. Virginia, one of those. Baker gets the long rebound. Singletary in a wind sprint. Oh, how special.
I just don't see anybody from Maryland that's been able to step in front of him and slow him down, even after a made basket.
Well, he sat, you might recall, with a little more than 10 minutes remaining in the half and was 0 for 2 from the floor. He now has 11 points. Gist answers for Maryland.
Much like my experience, Tim. I mean, that first 10 minutes, very fuzzy. You're trying to do too much. But after that timeout, he really settled in that time off the floor.
Baker got caught airborne and decided to bail out by giving it to number 44. Shot clock winding down under 10. Yeah, nice move on the part of the veteran Singletary. That'll be 3 shots from the free throw line for him. Fouled by Bowie.
Not a good decision by Bowie that time, trying to lay off. He was so wary of Singletary's ability to go into the paint area. He gave him room to shoot.
Singletary to get to the free throw line for those 3 shots, and Bowie now has 3 fouls after giving quality minutes to Gary Williams.
Yet another asset that he has. I wouldn't characterize Singletary as a great shooter, more as a scorer, but he is very solid at the free throw line at 85%.
Hayes re-entering the game now for Maryland. I think he's going to be an interesting piece to the postseason for Maryland. He seems to have that quiet demeanor off the floor, but if they get him more involved, Mike, Maryland is a much better basketball team.
Right, he's their best three-point shooter, but you know what, Tim, he's been and a guy who takes care of the ball normally, but in the last 3 games, 5 assists, 13 turnovers. So he has to clean that up, and he can certainly shoot the basketball.
Neil Tucker coming away with a rebound. Singletary giving it up. Right back to Jameel Tucker. Oh, a near acrobatic putback by Diani.
Well, what you have to do is grab the ball and come down with it. Then put it back up. He wasn't in a good position for the tip. James Gist has been very quiet in this game so far.
Well, that was a smooth move by Vasquez. He read Tucker beautifully. Cut to the basket for the easy one.
Yeah, the defender turns his head. I just love that when you feed the post and you see things open up like that. Just a straight basket cut. Basketball 101. Very elementary, but very effective.
Vasquez has 8. And the Cavaliers lead down to 1. Very entertaining first 20 minutes. Baker runs the curl off the pick from Mikalauskas. It's rejected by Gist. Vasquez has Tucker with him. Deflected by Singletary, out of bounds to Maryland. Coming up at halftime, the FSN final score, and we'll recap the ACC women's final that played earlier today. G-Man and I will recap the first half. It's all coming up on our ACC Sunday Night Hoops halftime show. Tucker, what an entry. Beautiful pass to Jerome Burney, and the redshirt freshman delivered.
Well, right now it's been interesting. It has been a great first half, and I think Maryland has performed with a lot of pressure. This is a must game for them. Virginia can play more freely, and they've shown it in their offense, and Sean Singletary has really stepped up and taken a lot of the load on his shoulders. But I'm impressed with Maryland's first 20 minutes coming back from last week.
Out of the 1-4 set, time to initiate. Shot clock down to 5. Diani. Gist with a quick outlet. Diani goes back to intercepted from Tucker. Still time. The right man has it. Singletary. Not there. Boy, the place would have exploded had he put it in. But an entertaining first 20 minutes. Maryland with a 1-point lead. 30